5 types of women that don't need to be in your friend circle. Okay. So the first heifer I say don't need to be your friend is the my man, male centered one. That one right there will jeopardize you and herself off of some pain. That's the type of friend that y'all started off as a girls' night, and before the night is over with, all it took was one guy to get her number, and now she riding home with him. Or she was the ride, but now she got to slide over his way, so now y'all got to Uber. She's one of those. She's one of the ones that I know what I said, but come on, look how fine he is. I know, but you got to understand, one of those will have you on the first 48 before you even know it. You don't need to have her in your circle. She is too quick to get a man's attention. And a woman that quick to get a man's attention is a woman that's not paying attention to her surroundings. Oh, okay. Number 2 is the girl that can't sit by herself. Like, she always on the move. She always got to go to a spot. She always got to go to a party. She always got to go to a function. She is more outside than she ever is inside. And the reason why she don't want to be inside is because she says, I just don't want to be by myself. I don't want to deal with all the thinking and thoughts. That's a woman chasing a distraction. And a woman chasing a distraction is a woman that's going to use you as a crutch so she doesn't have to think of those distractions. And the very minute you say, I'm exhausted, I'm tired of you, then it's going to turn into, this is what I get for ever being friends with people. No, baby. No. It's just that you need to learn to be alone. Especially if you married and you got kids and you got other responsibilities and you got a friend that's just always out and about and she don't understand that you can't have that city girl lifestyle. You can't just do a pull up and pop off and drive off and, random trip over here, random trip over there, staying out till 3, 4 in the morning. A woman like that ain't got no boundaries or nothing tying her to something is a woman that don't care about your responsibilities. Because at the end of the day, she gonna say, you grown, you didn't have to be with me if you didn't want to. That's on you. That's on you. That's not my problem. Number 3. Number 3 is the friend that always makes it about them. The friend that always makes it about them. You going through a breakup and it's like, I know when I was going through that da with my man. Okay, I get it. Or the minute you graduate and it's like, well, I got my BA too and ain't nobody congratulate me on anything. That's a jealous friend. A friend that always has to make it about her is a friend that cannot hear anything about you. A friend that has to make everything about her is a friend that cannot handle anything about you. Because what you mean, you graduated, now she's talking about ain't nobody congratulate me when I got my diploma and you got a PhD. You just had your second baby and she over here like ain't nobody congratulate me when I even had my first. A woman like that is a woman that is pretty much, comparison is the thief of joy, and she gonna steal your joy. Every time you turn around and try to tell her something, she gonna be mad. You can't tell her you in a relationship. You can't tell her you pregnant. You can't tell her that you about to get married. You can't tell her you got promoted. Why? Because that bitch is a hater. Okay, number 4. The 4th friend is a friend that can't handle real conversations. The 4th friend is a friend that cannot handle real constructive criticism, adult conversations. That is a friend that pretty much, even however old y'all are now, you wouldn't know the difference if it was a group of 16-year-olds, because she does not want any accountability. She does not want you to say it's your fault for XYZ. She is the friend that when you ask her, well, what you got going on? Like, this don't make sense. She's going to be easily offended. She wants you to be her, powwow, let's have a good time, but you don't need to tell me about myself. Because the minute you try to tell her about herself, she's going to get offended. Mind you, she called you and said, I don't know what to do about this dude. I don't know what to do about this bill. I need help with XYZ. And you telling her, well, maybe if you actually, studied at school instead of every night when you should have been studying 3 weeks up until your test, you probably wouldn't have failed your test if you weren't with this nigga. Turns into, well, maybe if you didn't have a baby on that man, he probably wouldn't feel like this with you, and you probably wouldn't feel like he's secretly cheating. You kindly did your dirt on him first. Well, I'm just saying, if you got a man, but that man ain't taking care of you, then you need to find another man, because what type of pussy management is that for you to be sleeping and hunching on a man, but he can't help you with a $35 Cricket Wireless bill? Like, what's up with that? Those type of friends, yeah, they don't want you to actually tell them how to fix their life. They want you to listen to their soap opera. Okay. Baby, a friend that gossips too much don't need to be your friend. If y'all friendship is based on spilling tea, what do you think gonna happen when y'all on the outs with each other? if y'all friendship was based on talking about people, or most of the time, anytime you talking to her, it's just spilling tea and gossip, I guarantee when stuff goes left between you and her, you're gonna be the next topic that she gonna spill tea on. That's just how it goes, baby. Let me tell you something. What do you think? Every time y'all get on the phone, every time y'all get around somebody, I heard. This, that, and the third. The bird is the word. All of that stuff. Yes, baby, that girl is going to turn on you. Matter of fact, every time you tell her, don't tell nobody I told you this, and you tell her your business, she done told about 5 other people. A gossiper don't care. They just want it to be out, because the thing about a gossiper is I'm quick to tell whatever's going on in other people's lives, so I feel better about my life. So the very minute you say you're going through a breakup, or you find out your man on the DL, or you got, you lost your job, or whatever the case may be, you tell that hoe gonna tell everybody. Extra, read all about it. She got the tea about you and she about to spill it. That's all I got for now. Y'all can't tell me I'm lying. As a woman, as a 31-year-old woman, I have gone through too many seasons of women, and I can tell you, it's some women out here that don't need to be friends with women, because they're not friendly people. That's it. That's all I'm on the list. Okay, baby, I love you. Bye.